Hawked is a brand new game that is branding itself as an online extraction shooter, but in my opinion, it plays more like a roguelite. You load into the map like it's a battle royale or an extraction shooter, and you pick up weapons and loot, and you extract. So it should be an extraction shooter, except you don't take anything with you other than artifacts and trinkets. All trinkets are good for are the economy. They give you the standard coin of the game, and then your purple coin of the game, which I'm just going to call like Ethereum. I don't really know, but that's what I'm going to call it in this video. And to me, for a game to be an extraction shooter, I need to be able to extract my loot. I need to be able to extract my weapons. This game doesn't have that. You drop in like it's Fortnite. The graphics are like Fortnite, and you can put skins on your weapons. You can pick up different weapons. You can emote. This game is basically Fortnite, but branded as an extraction shooter minus the building. So basically the best parts of Fortnite, and then they just threw an extraction shooter on top of it. And honestly, the game feels great. The gunplay feels great. It's a really fun game to play. It's just annoying that I can get these really good weapons and these really good mods, and when I extract with them, they don't really matter. I get that it's a more plentiful loot game like Fortnite is and not like Tarkov is. So to extract with such amazing loot really wouldn't matter much because everyone would just get amazing loot and extract out and then would load into their next game with the best stuff hunting people, which wouldn't be fun. But there's really nothing to extract. You extract trinkets and artifacts. And artifacts are just basically these weird little abilities that you can do. If you look at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, I have the guitar ability, which gives me an AoE that electrocutes enemies and does a significant amount of damage, and honestly it should be nerfed. And then I also have a healing ability that is going to just be able to let me drink some health and get it back. While I don't hate the fact that I can extract with those items, I do wish that if it was branded as an extraction shooter, I was able to extract with all of the loot that I obtain during my runs. And on top of all that, there is one more bad thing about this game, and that is that it is incredibly predatory to players. It has a login daily system called Grail Plus that you're going to pay $3 a month for, and you're going to get these benefits. These benefits should be on screen, and to me, it doesn't really seem like it's worth $3. Not that $3 is a lot, but this game doesn't really seem like it's going anywhere. If you look at the Twitch directory, it's been dead for days. It's alive right now whenever you probably see this video, and that's purely because there are drops enabled right now. But when there aren't drops enabled, this thing has a couple hundred viewers at most. So let's look at these microtransactions. There is a bundle for 430 Geo, which is their in-game cash, for $25. So 430 sounds like it's not a lot, and that's because these numbers work a lot differently than they do in most games. So if we go to the store, to the shop, and see what we can get for 430, there is a skin, a single skin is 360 Geo. And this is incredibly predatory because your options are going to be $4 for 60 Geo, $10 for 160 Geo, or $25 for 430, which is going to be more than that skin is by itself. So you have 40 left over from the 400, and then you still have the 30 left. So what can you buy for 70? Literally nothing. A skin, a wrap for your weapon, costs $75. You can do nothing with that. With 60, you can buy Grail Plus, which will be 30 days. So for $25, you can buy a monthly subscription to a game that will probably be dead in a few months and a character skin. And you're probably wondering why this game gets away with it. And that's because this game is made by My Games, a mobile game company. Sure, they don't do just mobile games, but they do tons of mobile games. Just to name a few, you have Rush Royale, which I'm sure you've seen an ad for. Left to Survive, which I'm sure you've seen an ad for. They also make Zero City Try to Survive, which I'm sure you've seen an ad for. Hustle City, which I'm sure you've seen an ad for, and Juggernaut Wars, which I'm sure you've seen an ad for. They also make other PC and console games. They're known for making Warface Clutch on PC, which is a game that I'm sure some of you know about, and then Conqueror's Blade and a few others are Warbots Frontier, Guild of Heroes, Blast Brigade, and Global City. Some of those games are console and on mobile, but I just think it's odd that this game is so mobile transaction predatory, but it's a console game. And honestly, that's going to be it for the review part of this video. That is the entire review. This game is predatory. I don't recommend you spend any money on it. It is a free to play game, so I understand having microtransactions, but it's incredibly predatory, especially when a game like this, with not having any kind of pull, nobody big is playing it, nobody's talking about it. This game will be dead in a few months. So those skins that you buy, you're not going to be able to keep because the servers will go down. They're not going to be able to keep this game running forever. There are plenty of battle royales that we've had the past few years that have come and gone because nobody played them. And some of those were amazing games that didn't even have microtransactions like this. So most people aren't going to stay around and play a game that's so heavily monetized like this one. That being said, into the review, I just want to talk about my personal feelings of the gameplay. The gameplay is good. The movement is a little jarring sometimes when going from sliding to sprinting. The sprinting's a little odd, but it is a fun game. The movement isn't the worst. Running on water is great because of the hoverboards. I'm sure you've seen it in one of those clips that I had just playing. And the grapple feels pretty good. There does feel like there's some input lag, but that could purely be my connection. While the game does have plenty of PvP, and that feels great, there's also PvE, which also feels really good. The game feels good, the gunplay feels good, the weapons all feel pretty good. There are some that are a little wonky. Some of the SMGs, the shotguns, have very poor range and very low damage even up close. Or if not poor damage, just very inconsistent. This game is really fun. It's poorly advertised, and the microtransactions will kill it if this game were to blow up anyways, because I don't really see them making a lot of money on this unless they're literally just going to prey on kids stealing their parents' credit cards. Because even in Call of Duty, you can spend $30, get a skin for a character, 2 weapon skins, a calling card, a fucking emblem, a fucking dog tag, tracers, all kinds of bullshit. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think about Hawked, if you've played it, how you feel about it. Do you think these microtransactions are predatory? I feel like that probably shouldn't be a question, but let me know what you think. Anyways, if you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new, consider subscribing. Click the notification bell so you get notified when I make new content like this, because I do reviews every time I play a new game. And if you're curious about the voice, yes, I'm sick. Pre-recording a bunch of content to kill my voice because I'm way behind on content, so I hope you guys appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.